Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a good night's sleep and you're ready to go today. Today we're going to finish up with wrist and hands and fingers, and then we'll move on to some and elbows, and we'll move on to something else tomorrow. This first one is called finger circling with assistance, and what you do is you hold your left hand up, and with your right hand you just try to circle each finger individually, and you go in both directions. Now this one's hard for me. I don't have very flexible hands. And then you move on to the next one. Oh, that one's kind of tender. 3, 4. It gets better. It's a little bit sore or something, but it gets better when you move it. We'll get to the thumbs in just a minute, okay? Okay? And you move them in both directions. So if you go that way, then you turn around and come back this way. Move them in both directions. And theoretically, the only thing that moves is your finger, is this joint right here. What fun, right? Boy, apparently that finger is, from both hands, is a little bit on the tender side right here. And that one doesn't want to move. I think my fingers some of my fingers feel frozen. And then, just squiggle them a little bit, and then hold your arms out, shoulder level, palms down, and you circle your thumbs. And that's all there is to that one. Okay, that's really good for your hands. Our fingers and hands they get stiff the older we get. And, I've got 78-year-old joints here, so they're pretty stiff. Okay, the next one is called an elbow flex and extend. You start with your hands down by your side and back straight. Try real hard not to slump forward on this one. That's hard for me. And then just raise your hands up, touch your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only thing moving are your elbows and your wrist. 2, 3. The only joints moving are your elbows and your wrist. Okay, do that about 4 times and put your arms back down, and then do it again. 4. Okay, now raise your hands up to shoulder level, palms up, pointing at the ceiling. Try not to lean forward, and come back and touch your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all there is to it. Comes this way, and then this way, and the other is circling your fingers and your fingers and your thumb. All right, y'all, I will see you in the morning for another set of exercises. Remember, somebody in Alabama loves you. It's me. Bye-bye.